Oh man, we've got finals fever here in South Florida. And we're just now talking about what does the NBA want to see? Maybe what does the NHL want to see? And let's be honest, they would prefer seeing somewhat either or matchups or certain matchups because it's not fair to say no, the NBA doesn't care. They just want a good game. No, they understand that there are the fringe viewers, and the NHL understands that also. Same thing with us, like business is good when the Heat and the Hurricanes and everybody else is winning. So we here at the radio station are going to cheer for those teams also. So there is a little bit inherent there. But let's rank first the NBA, then the NHL, the four options of finals that we can have, and how they want from 1 to 4. Start with number 1, the NBA. If they had their druthers, they would prefer Lakers Celtics final.
Yes.
I mean, there's no question. No one's questioning that. No one's saying, but wait, if you think about it, Nikola Jokic could bring in the European crowd. No, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to us. Number 2, second matchup they would like to see, Lakers Heat.
Yes.
Because you got LeBron James. He used to play for the Heat. You got the bubble. You got all types of stars all over the place. You got kind of these different mentalities. You got both coasts. Okay, we're good. So that leaves Denver, the redheaded stepchild of the NBA right now, because they're going to be in the bottom 2 spots.
Right. So I think it'll be however you want to rank it.
They want Denver Celtics.
Or then Denver Heat.
We're being real. Let's keep it a buck. They want Denver Celtics. Why? Because they could sell the Celtics. Pillar of the NBA. Jason Tatum. Just a big name, huge, crazy. A lot of stars that are running around there. Joe Mazzulla's our new coach that kind of, rookie coach doing this. And then you got Nikola Jokic and got Murray. They've got 2 stars that can go up against the other 2 stars. You got East Coast, West Coast. It's, fun. And then the one they'd least likely want to see would be, of course, Denver, Miami, because you do have stars, but they're not these flashy, glamorous. Although Jimmy Butler's ascending. Butler's ascending.
I'm just saying the city of Miami has a lot.
Yeah. But what I'm
saying, showcase. So I don't think people will be upset to be in Miami at this time of the year.
No, but what I'm saying
is Denver is just not because here's the thing. Miami and Dallas was exciting. Miami and San Antonio wasn't.
No.
So it's not really Miami. It's the other team. It's the other city.
Not always. No,
you can do. I mean,
they play the game in the arena.
I mean, right, but it's the market. It's the downtown. It's what that city also has to offer nightlife outside of the game in itself. Like if you're staying in Miami for whatever game. Excuse me. So
yeah, but we're talking about overall viewership.
But I'm talking about overall. I'm talking about overall. Yeah, overall viewership. You're going to be, if you see the city lit like this, you're going to be like, man, I would love to be in Miami come, NBA playoff time. When you see something like that, when you see how crazy a city is, how crazy, like when you saw Sacramento, you know how excited everybody was to have Sacramento host a first round series because they know the fan base, but they also, they know how crazy the fan base is going to be. So when you see the fan base goes crazy, you're going to be like, wow, I would love to go to see Sacramento. Then you start checking out what's there to do in Sacramento. You don't have to do that with Miami. If you see Miami in the finals, you know there's going to be everything to do in Miami. So you're going to be more inclined, more receptive to go to Miami, more receptive to watch, to see what celebrity, what's going on there. Denver doesn't have that. Biggest celebrity in Denver right now is Deion Sanders.
Yeah, that's that's what my roommate Blake P was saying the other day. He's like, wow, you watch the LA Lakers games, you watch the Heat games, then you watch the Denver games, nothing but ugly women on the sideline for Denver.
You saw how crazy the Knicks fans,
Denver fan base is pretty rabid.
But look how crazy it was when the Knicks were in the Garden was rocking. Yeah. We know the fan base, but you saw the celebrities. How crazy LA is with their fan base, but you see the celebrities. Miami's the same. Great fan base, but when you see the celebrities, it's a different, it's different. It presents to the fringe fans, presents to the other viewers that are not hardcore NBA fans that, oh, this city, this team is happening. This is you need to experience this. This is something that if you're in that city and you got to go experience a game there. When people go to Miami, they definitely want to go to the K Center to go see the Heat play. During the regular season, you see many celebrities down at front row on the wood watching the Heat play.
Yeah. Well, we admit Denver is the redheaded stepchild of these Final Four,
Absolutely.
but the Denver-Miami matchup is probably
Shout
the
out to
least
all the redheads
desirable.
out there.
Yeah, I know. It's just a term. I love all redheaded people. I mean, I'm half Irish as it is anyway. So, but you got it. But probably the least likely that the NBA would want would be a Miami-Denver matchup. And then let's go look on the other side. Kind of scared to see who might be the redhead stepchild of these Final Four in the NHL.
Oh, we know who the redheaded stepchild is.
So okay, let's play this out. Let's say the two teams. Let's say we first get who's number one. Who do they want to see the most?
Vegas, Miami. I mean Vegas, Florida.
Do you think Vegas, Florida?
Yes, they don't want Carolina. They don't want to sniff Carolina.
It's too much of a small market, maybe.
Too small market. Rednecks. I'm sorry, it's just not alluring.
Number one overall, they want Vegas,
Florida,
for the glitz and glamour of Las
Are you
Vegas.
Kidding me? The glitz and glamour of Vegas and the glitz and glamour of South Florida.
Two teams that don't have weather. Two teams that don't have weather that ever freezes. I can see Canada really getting into that one.
And a lot of players probably live down here as well.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. Forget Canada. When you lost, the Maple Leafs lost.
They definitely want Vegas over Dallas.
No, and there's no knocking Dallas. Dallas is still good. Dallas, Florida is still a great final.
So they want Vegas, Florida, Dallas, Florida.
Vegas, Florida, Dallas, Florida.
You get the big city, Dallas. You get the deep. Well, that's not true. The deep South, because no one outside of Dallas is going to be watching the NHL Stanley Cups in Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. When I say no one, not a large amount of people are in that region.
I mean, as much as Dallas is a great sports town, great market, but if it was a chance of watching the Longhorns practice or a Cowboys scrimmage, they would rather watch that than a Stanley Cup final.
Yep. So we got number one. You got the Panthers versus the Golden Knights. And you got Panthers versus Stars.
And then number 3 would be
Vegas Golden Knights versus Carolina.
Vegas versus Carolina. And 4 would be Dallas, Carolina.
Whoo, tough times right there.